Let's see here. All right, now we're ready to roll. Hello, thank you for showing up. My name is
Upcoming stream
ChocolateHusbando.
anniversary?
I hope you
You
guys are
can now
doing well.
celebrate with Pondo.
Obviously, today we're
Change the
back at
appearance
Home
to
Safety
discover
Hotline,
more.
where we punch in, we get, we do a little research on what's troubling our customers, and hope that we sent them the right information to help them out. If there was anything to help them out with, let's just hope no one got the Fey flu. There ain't no curing that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. How you guys, while we boot up the computer here and get it started, how you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Me, I'm doing all right. A little tired, but that's just kind of with the territory. All right, let's go ahead and check the inbox real quick. Da, 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 da. Do not come to the hole. Ew. To the AF hole. Like, whoa, hey. From Mike3 at HSH mail. The hole is breached. Repeat, the hole is breached. It is not safe. It's this not safe here. Must find a new eat spot. It knows I'm here. What is that? Anyways, let's take a look at. I am sad because Whiskers has not visited my desk. But anyway, I'm not sure what that the whole business is about. So let's go ahead and check this here. Scheduling changes. Oh, come on. This is my first week. From HSH Corporate, employee number 036. Wow, that is not a whole lot of employees on number 036. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, we will need you to come into work this Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Rest assured your additional labors will be recognized. Sincerely, HSH Corporate. Oh, bite me. Oh, man, I gotta come in 2 extra days. Oh, man. Well, goodbye weekend. Let's see, nothing else looks like it's new, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go ahead and punch in and get started. I can change the color scheme? Office cooler, handyman. Ooh, I like handyman. Winter sky, that's not bad. Ah, the default home safety hot home safety. Yeah, let's go with handyman. I like handyman. I didn't know we could change this. Phobia toggles. Too bad. If you got a phobia, please let me know. And if you didn't let me know beforehand, that's too late. Well, now it's too late, and now we have to deal with it. I also need to know this because there's another game I was planning to play that I might do a solo run through. And I kind of need to know how people feel about insects. Love them, hate them. How do you feel about arachnids? It, just, just asking, just asking for now. But please keep it in mind. And you know what? Drop a comment. No, I'm not gonna make fun of anyone. Wow. I'm not gonna make fun of anyone who's like afraid of an ant or something. We all got phobias of something. Okay. Yep, let's go ahead and clock in. This is the easiest way to clock in. Seriously, I wish I could do this at my actual job. Just punch in at the desk. Oh boy. Okay. Well, this actually helps us stand out. The entry accessible stand out a little more now, like versus what we can access. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. But
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. Thine accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. I
fine.
have updated your permissions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
Okay, I think Carol's been sniffing some of the wacky tobacco or something. She's talking funky. Permissions have been updated. New entries now available. Oh boy, howdy. What are we looking at here? Okay, animation. Animations are tiny miniature humanoid figures such as dolls, puppets, or marionettes that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with animations must most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night and missing or stolen household objects. Danger. Animations are whoop. Home safety hotline.
What is happening to my basement? I followed your instructions, but it's not just an animal roaring down here. This whole place, it's like some huge cave. How is this possible?
Ah. Cellar's grotto. Ah. Now we know. That was probably the one I missed yesterday. Or last time. Oopsies. Let's see, animation are usually not directly dangerous to humans and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business, but their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Whoops. Home safety hotline. How can I help you?
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those dungeon dragon cults they say these days, because
Oi.
he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Oi. I'm always trying to blame the Dungeons and Dragons players. Jeez, those. Anyways.
Please hold.
Oh, shoot, I should have put it on hold before I started going off on. Oh, well. Oh, well, she heard it. Anyways, she heard it. She can't unhear it. Anyways, let me go ahead and take a look at the rest of this here. Solution. Most animation will deposit or collapse on the part or to collapse on their own after completing their intended function, and no further action is needed. If an animation persists for more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of more dangerous activity. In these cases, it's advised to contact HSH's pest removal services. Okay, so she ain't got an animation. That's for dang sure. Not unless someone's resin model just came to life. Closet Labyrinth. Closet labyrinths are large, twisting networks of tunnels that are known to occasionally appear inside of the closets or wardrobes of wealthy homeowners or left behind in homes once owned by the wealthy. Homeowners with closet labyrinths will often report missing clothes or the sounds of distant cries coming from their closet. Well, we're not going to Narnia. Dreamweaver. I'm just checking out some of the new ones to see if any of these might be one of the ones she's talking about. I feel like I know what it is. It sounds like it's that tree one again. But might as well check the new stuff just to be certain. Dreamweaver. Dreamweavers are large spider-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They also are known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything covered in webs. Or about everything being covered. Yeah. They will only move into a household if no other spiders are present. False flower. False flowers are long, slender creatures that vaguely resemble common houseplants. They are known to take root in indoor potted plants, disguising themselves among the flowers. Homeowners often report hearing faint singing. So she says she saw a tree growing in her shed. I can think it's the false rose bush, because there ain't no false tree on here. Let's see. False rose bushes are large plant-like creatures that most commonly take on the appearance of a red rose bush. It could be a tree variant. In place of roots, these creatures have two small humanoid feet that they use to chase down prey. Homeowners with false rose bushes sometimes report missing pets, or children. False rose bushes pose incredible danger to homeowners with children or pets, as their diet consists of small mammals, and they are known to be fast and efficient hunters. Homeowners without children or pets face a reduced risk, and they cannot swallow whole anything larger than themselves. So it's possible it could be the false rosebush, maybe like some kind of tree variant of one. The horde. Well, no, the horde is invisible, so yeah, she wouldn't see that. A kobold. Kobolds are 5-foot tall humanoid creatures with dog-like faces that are known to burrow into dark rooms or storage closets and make them their home. Homeowners infested with kobolds will sometimes report broken floorboards. Well, we don't have to worry about that. Not a memory wisp, not mice, not mirror mole, night gnome, wisp, or night wisp, pipe growth or pipe hob, not a portal, not a raccoon, rain nymph. Oh, rain nymphs are a subspecies of nymphs that are most active during rainstorms. They are faint humanoids with a glow in their eyes and often appear near windows and doors, asking to be let inside. Homeowners afflicted with rain nymphs often report flooding. Oh, I just noticed the glowing eyes. That is, ooh, no. No, thank you. You're not coming in. Soap Sprite. Soap sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming bacteria and harmful microbes. They frequently occupy bathrooms, appearing similar to pink bars of soap, in order to feed off the hands that use them. They secrete a suds-like substance that is used to digest their meals. Oh, wait. We might have something new. Suspect. The sprig tree. Sprig trees are a rapidly growing tree-like organism that take root in the human body. They are known to cause structural damage to a home as they continue to grow, generally reaching their full size in a matter of days. They are known to be caused by the touch of a spriggan. Danger. Sprig trees are incredibly deadly to those infected and will result in death once they have reached a certain size. Anyone near a sprig tree will see, while it is growing in an indoor location, is also at risk of injury or death from the structural damage that will occur as it grows. Sprig vines. Sprig vines are rapidly growing vines that are known to quickly consume a house and block off exits. They are often a sign that a spriggan has been provoked. Well, I don't have to worry about that then. Trash gnome. Might as well. Trash gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick brownish gray fur, frog-like eyes, and large gaping mouths. They are known to seek out trash receptacles and burrow inside them for both food and shelter. Homeowners with trash gnomes often report the smell of rotten eggs, finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, and loud crunching sounds at night. Okay, so it looks like we have two possible culprits. It's either the false rose bush or it's the sprig tree, from what I'm guessing. She did say a tree, but she also said she found like possible scraps of cloth. Let's hear this again.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those dungeon dragon cults they say these days, because he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Nice to meet you. I'm Prince.
Yep, scraps of fabric and some kind of black liquid. They are known to cause structural damage to a home and continue to grow, generally reaching their full size in a matter of days. They're going to cause. Okay, let's see. Tree-like organisms takes root in the human body. Excuse me. Huh. This is a 50-50. Because, yeah, this does say most commonly takes on the appearance of a red rose bush. I'm trying to see if there's any other possible thing. Because it sounds like the rose bush got them. But it also says that small mammals. And she said that was her teenage son. Furthermore, it even says that false rose bushes usually don't eat anything bigger than themselves. So if her son, well, no, I see the comparison with that little table there. It's possible that that rose bush, the false rose bush, could be taller than her son, which would have gone after him and his friends. But because she's probably taller than uh, it probably wouldn't go after her. And extremely fast and efficient hunters. Hunters without children or pets face a reduced risk as they cannot swallow whole anything larger than themselves. Keep children or pets from venturing outside when it's hunting. Range for an extended period of false rosebush. 1 month without eating, it will move on to new territory on its own. Once for fruits, these creatures are too small humanoids to chase down prey. Homeowners with false rosebushes sometimes report. This is what's getting me too, because it's like, yeah, she says it's a tree and there's like a black liquid and scraps of cloth or fabric. Let's see here. I'm actually also just checking any other possibilities. Let's see. I'm glad there's no timer on these because, man, this is actually making me scratch my head a little. Wait. Seedlings. Small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid. They are known for burrowing in outdoor planters or gardens, feeding off the roots of nearby weeds. Though their weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful to gardeners, seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything capable competing for their food source. They remove a weed from they are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. Okay, no, it's not that then. It's also possible that the black liquid she saw was actually blood that's probably turned a different color because of how the sprig tree reacts. Plus, the sprig tree in this image is shown to be inside a house. There is no cure for a sprig tree. The infected individual should be quarantined while any others occupying the household should vacate the premises immediately. Do not touch the infected person or the black substance that leaks from them under any circumstance. Okay, so this also mentions the black liquid. We're like 2 for 2 now. Begin looking for a new home and arrange any funeral service as needed for the affected individual. Okay, good thing I read the rest of that. Oh boy, I wish there was a faster way of doing this. Ma'am, you have a sprig. Your son and his friends are now a sprig tree. There is no help for them. Okay, good thing I checked that out. The scraps of fabric she saw were probably the remains of either her son or the other kids, or all of them. Home Safety Hotline. Thank you.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Please hold.
Ooh, is I feel like this might be a hob, one of the hobs, because he's saying clattering from the kitchen, but when he checks the kitchen in the morning for any droppings or anything, it's spotless. Let me check the animation again. Animations are any miniature humanoid figures such as dolls, puppets, or marionettes that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night and missing or stolen household objects. So he doesn't notice anything missing yet, but he does hear the clattering at night, which coming from somewhere in the house, which in this case sounds like his kitchen. Animations are usually not directly dangerous to humans and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business, but their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Solution: most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, and no further action is needed. If an animation persists for more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of more dangerous activity. In these cases, it is advised to contact HSH's pest removal services. Called about a week to have some noise in my house, and later, after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. So animation right now is our biggest suspect. Let me check through the hobs. Although the hobs are pretty locked into their normal certain locations. Like, desk hob is usually just in desks. Pipe hobs in the pipes. Let's check the common hob. Common hobs are the most common species of hob found in the household. They are small humanoid creatures with gray burlap-like skin and small vertical tufts of hair on their head. They have no false face. They are known for their tendency to consume dust, dirt, and common sticky substances found on floors and dishes, cleaning them in the process. They generally only come out at night. So yeah, looks like even the common hob could have either an animation that might be trying to do something or a common hob, because the common hob also seems to venture into the kitchen as well to find food as well.
Nice to meet
which
you.
could lead to
I'm
the
Prince.
clattering as it's going through the dishes, checking for anything there. Hobs are not dangerous to humans on their own. If provoked, however, they are capable of mischievous acts and metamorphosis. Hobs cannot be compelled to leave on their own once nested in a home. Instead, one should take measure to prevent provoking metamorphosis by leaving out a bowl of cream or milk at night. Ooh. Hang on. Ooh. Hang on, was there any sounds for the animation? There were not. Ooh, we got two suspects now. Either common hob or animation. Let's see what else we got going on here. Or what could we possibly be going on? Let's see. Four roots, fracture hob. Fracture hob. This seems to be only localized in his kitchen. Could be a fracture hob in the sense, but he says he doesn't notice any kind of he doesn't notice any droppings, damage, or anything else. The place is spotless. So it's either the common hob who's cleaning up, or the animation who's finding stuff and taking it away somewhere. Let's see. The Horde, invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. The Horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in the home makes one prone to spreading disease. Okay, so it's probably not that. The Horde will continue to gather or treasures definitely. It's advised to sell one's home at a... Let's see. Laundry gnome? No, because it's not... Unless his washer is in the kitchen. His washer and dryer are in the kitchen. I don't think that's happening. Pipe hob. But I think these guys just stay in the pipes. They don't really come out. Smaller than most hobs. They will commonly emerge from their homes at night and consume any dirt, grime, and hair in the surrounding area, cleaning it in the process. Ooh! There was a little clatter in there. Maybe a pipe hob? Their physical presence can cause leaks or clogs over time. Okay. So yeah, no, I don't. Again, nothing really suggesting it. Let's see. Sprig vine, scare slug, tea sprite. Wait. Tea sprite. Such species of sprite that are known to feed off of tea and tea leaf residue. Homeowners infested with tea sprites commonly report leaf-like dropping. Okay, yeah, nope. And sounds of fluttering near kitchens. This one would be a suspect, but he said there's no droppings or anything. He doesn't notice anything, like the whole place is spotless. Like, this one would have been a suspect, because it does say this is near the kitchen, but no, I don't think we have to worry about that one. Trash gnome. Trash gnome would also be a suspect, but again, he hasn't seen anything that would suggest it, because again, he didn't report the smell of rotten eggs. He didn't find any large clumps of fur in that anywhere either, or tipped over garbage cans. So nothing. Trash gnome would be it, because it sounds like the trash gnome's kind of a messy guy or gal. Ooh, this is a toss-up again. He's either got himself a common hob or he's got himself an animation. And I want to say it might be the common hob, only because the place is spotless, which means the common hob is doing its job and cleaning up as it's eating. The animation, however, though, is known to make clattering noises at night, but he hasn't noticed anything missing or stolen. He just says the place is spotless. Let me check again just to see if there's anything. Yeah, if he reported like seeing a doll or something sitting out of place or something, then we probably could run with animation. Let's try this again.
I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to run with common hob and see what happens. As much as I want to believe it's the animation, I think he's got a common hob, and it's just cleaning up his kitchen. Oh boy, I'm hoping I'm right. I don't want to know what happens if my accuracy suddenly tanks. We reached Friday, and now I gotta work. Now we
How are you
found out we
doing
gotta work
today?
Saturday and Sunday too. Getting that overtime. Oh, home safety hotline. How can I help you?
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Please hold.
Singing at night, and they all and for coming from the greenhouse. What is doing that? Let's see. Singing at night and in the greenhouse. Oh, so the regulars of the common house plants. They are known to take root in indoor potted plants, disguising themselves among the flowers. Homeowners often report hearing faint singing. Huh. False flowers are harmless if left to their own devices. However, if homeowners attempt to disrupt or remove them, they will often lash out by spraying a toxic chemical known to cause blindness or loss of sight. False flowers are not to be disturbed once they have taken root. Water regularly and try not to notice their presence. Ignore their singing. Hmm. Floor roots? Slow enough to serve a little danger for advice to acquire dolls or similar human-sized sex, similar to give them a safer alternative. Okay, no, not that. Okay. Not gopher. I don't think gophers sing, they just squeak. Yeah. Yeah, they only do that, so no singing there. Let's see, not the horde. Excuse me. The horde sounds like it influences, but it doesn't actually. I don't know why that double loaded. Known to burrow into dark rooms or storage closets to make them a home. Hordes infested with cobbles will sometimes report broken floorboards until they discover which shout violently to protect their home, causing injury or even death. If discovered, kobolds will attempt to lure humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads out from behind corners and whimpering, and not enter a kobold's domain. One should not attempt to remove a kobold from their home. It is strongly advised to hire professionals and utilize HSH. Okay, not kobold. Let's see. Yeah, this seems like something that has to get in there without tripping on an alarm system. I feel like a night gnome would trip an alarm system. Ugh, no. Ooh, night wisp. Night wisps are substitutes of wisps in the form of bright floating lights. They are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Nah, no singing there. Raccoon. Although raccoons don't sing either, so that would be silly. Okay. Seedlings don't sing, do they? No. No, they don't. Okay. I would almost think it would be seedlings because, yeah, how is something going to pick up something like a seed? But yeah, they don't sing, so there's no worry about that. Not a sprig tree. That would have been visible as something. Ticks, toilet hob, trash gnome, travel gnome, unicorn fungi, whistling fungi. Wait a minute. Whistling fungi are small mushroom-like growths with many small holes in their caps that frequently grow through drywall gaps and cracks. Homeowners infested with whistling fungi often report a dissonant whistling sound coming from the walls. Ooh! Ooh! Ah, boy, that's Well, she said in her greenhouse. If she said a shed, I would have said one thing. I would have thought otherwise. But she did say her greenhouse.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
See, that's the hard call because it could be the whistling fungi, but it does say they're more like, yeah, that they're more like they poke through drywall, and more so that'd be more inside the home itself. She's mentioning this is in her greenhouse, which is outside of her home. That would be loud enough to be heard, but it seems like it might be out of place for for them to show up. So what I'm saying here is it more than likely going to be the false flower. And just hope we're right, because, or at least that I'm right. I'm not going to drag you guys down with me for my own mistake. That could have been one or the other. The problem I was having with the false flower was that it seems more like it's that it'll do for it goes for indoor plants. Home safety hotline. Oh, good gravy.
Flipper here. I've got 2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean? These bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean? I'm looking at these bells right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud, and juice, and
Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
Well, he got his comeuppance. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he sure got his comeuppance. Let that be a lesson to all you prank callers out there. All right, home safety hotline.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here. I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Thanks, Carol. Oh, that means they traced the call, found out where the guy lives and making these calls from, and they sent somebody to take care of the issue. Don't think we have to worry about hearing from that guy anymore. He can spit shine his own dumbbells now. Oh no, that means if I get... Oh. Ooh.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Okay. No worries, sir. We'll be right on that. I just gotta figure out what we're dealing with first. Okay, big nasty thing fly in through
Please hold.
Okay, so he thinks he might have seen some kind of insect come into his house and may have killed itself, and it may have died. It died and is now laying somewhere burning. And he said he saw it fly into the house. Came in through the window, but now it smells... He can smell a burning scent throughout the rest of the house. So... Oh, boy howdy. Great. Network error.
ZZZZ.
Hey, how you doing, Psycho? Let's see. What could it have been that he saw fly in through his window? And we're at the mercy of network errors, which should have been taken care of by now, but apparently not. So, we are SOL on information. We are up the creek without a paddle. Now we gotta figure it out on our own and hope we are right. He thought he saw a large insect fly in through his window, and then go off somewhere only to kind of apparently, allegedly die, and now he smells a burning scent around the house. Now, obviously, we will check anything that could be deemed insectoid.
Welcome, Zayika Silver.
Well, I'm glad you're doing okay so far, and we're playing Home Safety Hotline. Let's see here.
Let's play. I'm ready.
Hang on, let's listen to this again.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died.
I love that spot.
I saw
Come
this
and pet
big,
me in the pet cafe.
nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Alright, let's see. It wouldn't be wood secretions. Wood secretions only come from like distressed wood. Any wood that feels like it's been abused. We can probably rule out the different kinds of sprites because the wine sprite only shows up for wine. The wood tea sprite only shows up for tea. I don't think the whistling fungi has anything to do with this. He said he saw it fly in through his window. Unicorn fungi would be something that affects dogs and maybe small children, so we don't have to worry about that. Not a travel gnome. He said he saw it fly in through his window, not that he saw it come out of his suitcase or briefcase. Not a trash gnome, at least as far as we can tell. Not a toilet hob. Hobs usually try to stay hidden, so you don't end up provoking them. And I don't think any of the hobs we've seen have the ability to fly. Ticks? No. Ticks and termites are way too small. Plus, they don't fly. They're annoying. Tea sprite? No. They only worry about tea. Stair slug? No. Those would be like heading to the basement or something. Sprig vines and sprig trees wouldn't be it either. Sprig vines try to block off exits to the home, so it wouldn't just come flying into the home. It's like more like a vine that actually grows up from the ground up. Sprig tree is an infected person who's turning into a tree. Soap sprite is actually more helpful. And tries to eat fungus and bacteria and stuff, so it wouldn't be causing a burning smell. Seedlings are outside, so we don't have to worry about that. Rain nymph would be causing a flood if he let it in, so we don't have to worry about that. Raccoon, no. Portal, no. Pipe hop, no, because it'd be going through his pipes, not the other. Yeah, pipe growth, same thing. Night wisp only comes out at night, and they only stay around outside, whispering false pretenses of wealth to you. Night gnome wouldn't be him either, because they only show up at night, and they're just watching you sleep. Not a mole, not a mirror nymph. Mirror nymph just try to steal your face, or steal your memory the memory of your face. Not mouse or mice. Not a memory wisp. They steal the memories of loved ones, or your memories of loved ones. Not a laundry gnome. Unless I forgot the information for a laundry gnome. I wish I could see that right now. Lamp sprite? No. Wait. Perhaps. I think a lamp sprite actually does cause the smell of burning. Cobbled? No. They would tear up the floorboards to try to make a space. And it's more like a dog thing, so he would notice that. House spider? No. It's just a regular common house spider. Housefly, same thing. It's just your common everyday housefly. House fire doesn't have a physical form, it's just regular fire. The horde is something invisible and odorless, so you ain't gonna notice it. Gopher, that's more of a garden problem. Frozen pipes, that's a pipe problem. Fracture Hob, much like other Hobs, tries to stay hidden. Little Jerk tries to mess up your floor though, or your foundation. Floor Roots, they're more like little grabbers. They just kind of latch onto things. False Rosebush wouldn't come flying through your window. It stays outside to act like a rosebush until you get closer. Why is this? Oh, because I selected it. False Beet, no, it just acts like a beet to make you try to eat it. False Artifact would be like a TV or something that really only affects small animals and little children, like young children. Oh, thanks, Zyko. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Fey Flu. No, that's actually a sickness. Fey Feast. That's food on the table. That would be like some food. Food? Question mark? On the table that some Fey are just hoping you eat. Oh, you're welcome. And alright, I know you'll tell me later. Dreamweaver. No, that's just gonna try to make him sleep and experience dreams. Desk Hob, no, it stays in the desks. Common Hob, again, doesn't fly. Cockroaches, I can honestly see that, but no. These are just your common everyday cockroaches. Closet Labyrinth, no, that's a whole closet thing. We're talking like Narnia levels, except without Narnia. Cellar Growth, no, that's in the basement. Wait a minute. I don't think it causes a smell of burning, though. I think it's like some kind of other scent. Other foul scent, but it ain't burning. Cellar Grotto, no. Carpenter Ant's still the same thing. They're just your common carpenter ant. Carbon monoxide, you're not going to see that fly in through your window. A boggart, that's too big to come flying through a window, and they usually stay hidden as well.
How are you doing today?
If he had seen it, and it had seen him, it would have probably attacked him. Black mold, no. Bees, no. They don't cause a smell of burning. And again, your regular bees, they're not big enough to be something that would cause that kind of an issue. Bed teeth, that's on your bed. Bed bug, same issue. Bat, no. Attic, unless it's a burning bat corpse hanging around somewhere, no. Attic gnome, no. They just lower the air quality and they hang around in your attic or roof. Animation, no. They don't fly, they're just known to walk around. So I think we narrowed it down to one possible answer, which is a lamp sprite. I'm just going to run with lamp sprite and hope for the best. Because that's the only thing I think that I believe, or at least think, can cause a smell of burning. Without it actually being a fire. That could possibly he could possibly see fly into his home. These network errors better be cleared up soon. Alright, hopefully we got that one right. I feel like we've missed too many in one day. Carol's gonna get on our case about it.
It took my daughter.
Uh-oh.
It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Please hold.
Please hold, sir. I think I already know what it is. Yeah, he's talking about some tendrils that wrapped around his daughter and took her. And if we're going by that picture, she was a pretty young child, which unfortunately means. See here, where is it? I went the opposite direction where I needed to be. Floor roots. Floor roots are tree-like brown roots that are known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in their vicinity. Floor roots grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. However, if not spotted quickly, they are a known strangling hazard for human children and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority in family households. Floor roots require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth, so it is advised to acquire dolls or a similar human-shaped facsimile to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By morning, the dolls and roots should be gone, blah, and the room safe to inhabit once more. Make any repairs to the floor as needed, or utilize Home Safety Hotline's home repair services. So it sounded like floor roots is what the problem is here. Because again, I don't think it's the false rose bush. Not in this case. It doesn't say how they attack, but I don't think they send out roots or tendrils to grab children or pets. And I think, if anything, if it had grabbed the kid right in front of him, he would have probably chased after. It would have probably ran, and he would have chased after it. So I don't think it's that. Floor roots sounds like the biggest culprit here. Suspect. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Such as cellars, home common report, slimy residue, sign of dripping or scratching, or strange blows coming from their cellar. Okay, so no, not cellar growth. Not animation or attic gnomes, those were too high up. Boggart, let's check you. Boggarts is the general term for metamorphosed hob. They are large, hairy humanoids between 6 to 7 feet tall and bear fairly convincing false faces. They are known for causing household accidents such as flooding, fires, or electric outages. They also frequently observe their targets while they sleep. Boggarts are extremely dangerous to humans and pets due to their malicious nightly household activities, which can often cause injury or death. They also react very violently when seen by humans, but thankfully these instances are rare as they excel at staying hidden. Yeah, that's why I thought with the last guy, if it was a boggart, it would have just straight up killed him. It would have straight up attacked him. So it wasn't that. And even in this case, it wouldn't be a boggart because, again, it tries to stay hidden. He saw something grab his daughter, and drag her down. Let's see, Faith Feast. I just want to see what happens if you are not dangerous to consume, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pests such as cockroaches or carpet ants. Okay, no, okay. False artifact. Okay, let's see. False artifacts. While it's not a direct threat to human adults, can pose a significant risk to small human children and animals. Should a child or pet be left alone with the false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within it. Once encased, the noise made by the prey can be heard. Okay, so no. A false artifact basically just, encapsulates whatever it. I guess if you think about it like a Pokeball or some other capturing device, like maybe a Palsphere, it basically wraps itself around them and engulfs them, essentially capturing them in the process and devouring them slowly.
Everyone?
So yeah, no, not in this case. It's not the false artifact. There would be no tendrils for it to actually tendril with. Flower. Oh no, that just sprays a toxic chemical when it's disturbed. Okay, or feels threatened. Floor roots seems like our prime suspect here. Gophers don't have tendrils. The Horde wouldn't do that. It just tries to make you hoard more stuff, or it tries to hoard stuff itself. Lamp Sprite. I'm just checking Lamp Sprite for the previous one. Lamp Sprites are a common subspecies of sprite that make their homes inside lamp fixtures. They are known for causing lamps that they inhabit to flicker or burn hotter, sometimes causing a burning smell in the house. Okay, so I think I got that one right. Anyways, but let's get back to this here. Let's see. Not a mouse, not a mole, not night gnome or wisp. Wait. Night wisps are not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. Okay. So no, not night wisps. Not seedlings. They don't really care for humans. They want weeds. Now let's see. Yeah, looks. If anything, seedlings will cause what they deem as competitors to commit violent acts on others or themselves. So yeah, no, it's not that. Sprig vine? Only because of possible tendrils. Sprig vines are rapidly growing vines that are known to quickly consume a house and block off exits. They are often a sign that a sprigging has been provoked. Sprig vines are not dangerous on their own and can be cut through with common gardening tools. However, the tendency to block exits can create struggles when needing to exit the house in a hurry, such in the case of floods, fires, or sprigging in pursuit. I'm surprised sprigging is not on this list. Sprig vines will continue to grow so long as the sprigging that made them desires it. It is advised to vacate and rehome as soon as possible. Okay, so not that. Let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing else here that could be deemed as tendrils. Okay, no. Yeah, I think we know what's happening here. I believe it's the floor roots. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I feel bad for this guy if it is floor roots, because I'm pretty sure by this point that kid is dead. Oop, another call. Home Safety Hotline.
It stole me. It stole me. I'm not me anymore. It took me. It took me. I can't see myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Get me back, please.
Oh, even her picture is messed up.
Please hold.
Okay, and right away I already have a strong feeling, I know what's our culprit. The mirror nymph. Mirror nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are known for stealing the likeness of homeowners and passersby. They are generally small, faceless, and voiceless humanoids carrying a large mirror that they beckon others to look into. Homeowners afflicted by mirror nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Danger. Mirror nymphs, although a nuisance, are not a direct danger to humans. Mirror nymphs will wander to different locations provided nobody looks into their mirror. Affected homeowners can restore their likeness by catching the mirror nymph and breaking its mirror with an iron implement. Ooh, excuse me. The only reason I'm not saying memory wisp is, again, memory wisps are invisible and odorless household wisps that are known for removing memories from the home and its homeowners. Homeowners infested with memory wisps will often report missing pictures, photo albums, and the inability to remember the faces of loved ones. Memory wisps are not a danger to the physical health of humans. However, their ability to affect human memory can sometimes lead to household accidents or reckless activity. Memory wisps will move out of the house on their own once they have stolen away the inhabitants' memories. There is no need for further action. Yeah, and the only reason I say that it's not a memory is specifically because of that last line that says, and the ability to remember the faces of loved ones. Sure, you love your she more than likely loves herself too. I mean, that's one thing everyone should learn to do is, love yourself so you can feel comfortable with yourself. But that's why I'm really leaning up to mirror nymph, because mirror nymph seems to affect anyone who looks into the mirror. It affects them directly, so where they don't recognize their own face, which is why she's saying that it stole her. And that's even more than likely, that's even why her picture is messed up, because, yeah, she can't recognize her own face. If I'm right about this is one of the easier ones. So she just gotta hunt that critter down and smash its mirror with something made of iron. Sure, it's 7 years bad luck, but it's worth it. I feel like it's pretty worth it to get your face back. Yeah, to essentially recover your face. Home safety hotline.
I think some homeless or druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty things on my living room carpet. I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Please hold.
Please hold, ma'am. I already have a feeling, but I know what it could be. The Horde. The Horde is an invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. The Horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in the home makes them prone to spreading disease to the home's inhabitants. Rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metal are among the more common household hazards that can be introduced by the Horde's presence. Once introduced into a home, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one's home at the first sign of the Horde's presence to make the relocation process go over more smoothly. To prevent the Horde from gathering in one's home, it is advised to keep one's home as tidy as possible to not attract the Horde's attention. The introduction of a hob to the household can often assist in this process. I think in this case it might be too late for her to get a hob. Unless she wants to try and get like all the nice little cleaner hobs together. I don't know, get out the cream, milk, not the cheese, not the cheese. That attracts the fracture hobs. But yeah, I think she's got the Horde. You got a bad case of the Horde, ma'am. You're gonna have to move. Oh man! Oh, there we go. Home safety hotline.
Yeah, is there some
Maple.
kind of home security camera I can purchase from you guys? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Please hold.
Sir, he only says he saw the lights. That they're seeing the lights. They don't really hear anything, and I guess that makes sense because, I'm sure some of you probably are already saying, "Hey," or you're already calling out what your answer is. And don't worry, I'm pretty sure I agree with you that it's more than likely the night nymph. Yeah, night nymph, or not the lamp sprite. We just went over that. Yeah, because they're outside the home. Lamp sprites are in the home. Night wisp. Night wisps are a subspecies of wisp in the form of bright floating light. They are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. And that's our biggest suspect right now. Portals don't have lights. Raccoon, no. Rain nymph, no. Sprite, sub-sprite. Definitely not the tree or the vine. None of these guys really seem holding a... Animation doesn't really seem to care about doing that. No. No. No, these are all kind of stationary things. Sorta, kinda. Most of these are like stationary things that wouldn't do it. Hubs that don't want to be seen, so they stay out of sight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already ran through the list, and it just brings us right back to Night Wisp. Whew, that was a close one. I almost put that down as animation. All right, what's next? Well, here we go. Home Safety Hotline. How can we help?
Hey, so I think I found some kind of door.
Uh-oh.
I feel like maybe I should step through it.
No.
Yeah, I think I need to go inside.
No.
The wind feels so nice.
Oh no. Oh no. I think she's got a portal.
Please hold.
No. Don't go through it. Portals are door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than the homeowners. Discovered most I feel like that should have been a period after homeowners. Discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Outside. Okay. Homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as they are discovered. They can additionally cause drafts and introduce heating problems to a home. I don't know, a good draft in the middle of summer could say otherwise. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden planks,
Nice to
bricks,
meet
or
you.
other common
I'm Prince.
building material. The seals should be airtight as to not allow for anything to come inside the home. It is advised to utilize HSH's home security services to ensure portals are sealed safely. Ma'am, please step away from the portal. We gotta seal that up. We gotta seal that ish up, man. Whoa, that's fast.
This might, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, squid or something in my bathroom. I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, little tentacles or, tendrils or, whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing there. I checked under the towel, under, that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. In here.
Oh, this one might be a head scratcher. Okay, so what is going on? Sorry, I was checking my iPad because the video kept cutting in and out, and I'm like, what? I'm just seeing it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, what the heck? Okay. some kind of squid or something in the bathroom. Went to the bathroom, could see the tentacles or tendrils or whatever. Seemed pretty big, but it also seemed to have might have gone down the drain. Huh. Let's see. Let's see what it possibly could be. Large species of fungi are known to grow in dark, damp environments such as cellars. Homeowners infested with cellar growth commonly report a slimy residue, the sound of dripping or stretching, or strange glows coming from their cellar. As cellar growths most commonly grow on ceilings, their weight can often cause duress to a home's foundation, and as such, their removal should be prioritized. The slimy residue they drip onto the floor can also be toxic to small mammals or human children. When in their infancy, cellar growths can easily be... Okay, no. Let's see here. No. No. Not that, not that. No, frozen pipes is a whole different other thing. Oh boy. Let's see here. Wouldn't be a kobold. Kobolds are huge, but they're more like dog-like creatures, so... Pipe growth? Pipe growths are a large type of fungus that are known for making homes inside damp, tube-like structures such as pipes. Pipe growths can grow slightly larger than the pipes they inhabit and will therefore clog the pipe indefinitely until their removal. Pipe growths are known to make loud bubbling digestion noises after they eat a full meal. Pipe growths are known to attempt to eat anything that comes inside of their domain. Most commonly accidents occur when a human child attempts to reach their hand inside their home. Do not attempt to reach your hand inside an active pipe growth's home. They are otherwise harmless to humans. Okay, let's see. Pipe hob. Smaller, most hobs will commonly emerge from their home at night to consume any dirt grime remaining in the area. Except soap spray is pretty harmless too. Pink bars of soap in order to feed off the hands that use them. Soap sprays, despite their bacteria-eating lifestyle, are frequently known to spread deadly diseases such as the fate food to humans who handle them, making them a serious household hazard. Oh, okay. So as much as they seem helpful, it turns out they're not so helpful. Soap sprays are easy to remove and dispose of by way of tongs or other grabbing utensils. Identifying soap sprays can be difficult, so it is recommended to not keep any bars of soap in the household to ensure they can be identified and removed as soon as possible. By bathrooms appearing similar to pink bars of soap. Huh. Cut through. No, because he would have still seen it. He said that they said that when they turned the lights on, it was suddenly gone, like it just vanished. Stuff like that. Household appliance. Toilet. Oh wait, toilet hob. I don't think it's a toilet hob, but might as well take a look. Some species of hob that are known for homing inside toilets. They bear false faces and have two separate clumps of wispy hair on each side of their heads. Like most hobs, they tend to clean their homes when they are active at night, keeping the toilets they inhabit really nearly spotless. Toilet hobs are not dangerous on their own, but their physical presence within the toilet they inhabit may result in plumbing problems over time, such as leaks or clogs. Like any other hob, they are also capable of metamorphosing. Toilet hobs cannot be removed once they nest. To prevent further danger, measures to prevent metamorphosis should be taken as soon as possible. It is advised to leave an egg near the toilet each night before going to bed. Trash gnome. Some species of gnome with thick brownish gray fur, frog-like eyes, and large gaping
How
mouths.
is everyone?
Look out trash receptacles and birds inside now. Huh. This one's a bit of a head scratcher, honestly. Let's listen again.
This might, like, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, like, squid or something in my bathroom. Like, I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, you know, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, like, little tentacles or, like, tendrils or, you know, whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, like, under, you know, like that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. Like, it's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta be hiding in here.
Oh man, this one, I always feel like with this game, because I've played through it before, and I feel like this game is one of those where it sometimes throws creatures at you that you don't even have access to yet, so you're bound to get at least one wrong just because there was no way for you to get it right. Which could be an insta-kill if you were screwing up left and right. Wait a minute. Solar Grotto. Sometimes appears spontaneously in basements. However, with solar grottos, will often repeat a bad smell coming from the basement, higher humidity in the home, and a notable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. Huh. Huh. Ooh, it's a sticky wicket here. This one is a tricky one. I don't even have any idea what it could be. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Uh, okay. Because I don't think it's a stair slug. Stair slugs are large dog-sized slugs that are commonly known to occupy stairwells and basements. Homeowners infested with stair slugs commonly report a slimy residue on steps other than or other household inclines. The only thing I can possibly think it is a soap sprite. If it happens to be that he saw it, like, hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna be completely wrong on this one because I have no idea. I legit have no idea on this one, guys. Ah. Let's see. Wait. Windows and doors asking to be let inside. Rain there's often report flooding. How's Hmm. I might have to say it's the soap. Just run with it and just hope it's right, even though it's more than likely wrong. Uh, Sorry, my mind is like all over the place on this one. I don't know what to believe. Oh shoot, 100% accuracy. Yes! I guess it was Soap Sprite. Yes! Yes! Oh boy, we got two things. Something new in the mailbox and something from Thunder Peak. Oh, another one from Mike. This address is no longer active. From Mike 3 at hsh.mail. Hello, if you are receiving this email, it's because you have been emailed by this address before. The employee this address is registered to is no longer employed here at Home Safety Hotline. As of April 30th, 1996, this address will be shut down and no longer be able to send, no longer able to send or receive email messages. For a second there, I thought the screen was a little weird. Anyways, if you still need support from HSH, please email us at support@hshmail.mail. Thank you, Home Safety Hotline Support. HSH Deals Daily Coupon from Haghide. Subject line: Daily Coupon Haghide from HSH Deals. Congratulations, employee! Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for Haghide. Sourced cruelty-free from the parish and treated with our flower scent from the parish and treated with our flower-scented formula. These are the best quality Haghides you'll find. This month only, we'll even throw in an iron wall mount free of charge. Let the whispers keep your bed the safe haven it should be. Sleep easier, sleep safer. Special deals. I feel like there's a little internet guy running around trying to scream about special deals in Cromer. If any of you got that reference, congratulations, you played Deltarune. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Haggling for deals. Ha! Nice. Keep up the great work, employee. Whoa, that's a lot. Fresh Haghide from $943.99 to $777.99. Employee discounts. Yeah, right. All right, let's check out this Thunder Peak thing before we call it a day. Great American Heights. Brought to you by the Home Safety Hotline. Thunder Peak. Thunder Peak is one of America's most dangerous yet rewarding hiking locations. In this guide, we'll show you how you can be best prepared for one of nature's most beautiful trails. Supplies. As with any hiking trail, you'll want to ensure you're coming prepared with supplies to help you meet the demanding physical trials. Sure to bring hiking boots, water bottle, iron sword, climbing gloves. If you don't have access to all these materials, be sure to consult one of the Thunder Peak Bark guides before embarking. They can arm me with a sword? Cool! The trail.
Check out the Pondo Pet Cafe to play with me.
Oops, Thunder Peak is a straightforward, mostly of switchbacks leading through a natural cave and finally up a short climb up the... Whoops, my bad. Pace yourself as you progress. This both conserves energy and helps you appreciate the scenery around you. I rested my eyes for just a second and missed that one. Oof. Be sure to stop and read the info signs littered along the trail. When you see red and yellow lines, it means you are in a high rockfall area. Travel with caution. Once you've entered the quiet zone, remain completely silent. As you approach the cave entrance, remove your hiking boots. Enter the cave. When inside the cave, move carefully and quietly. Do not stop. Follow the lights. Do not stray. If you hear the sound, stay still and unsheath your sword. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves for the final climb to the peak. Congratulations, you're still alive. You made it. Now enjoy the view. And feel accomplished that you didn't die today. Oh, that was fun.